Welcome to Pool Highlights TV. The ultimate clash of Hall of Fame legends is here. Watch the epic last 64 match highlights between America's icon Shane Van Boening and Germany's the Kaiser Ralf Souquet. This high-stakes 9-ball knockout battle at the 2026 WNT Florida Open Pool by Matchroom features masterful safety play, explosive break shots, and incredible pressure. Dive into the breathtaking highlights right now.
Here thin on the 2, he could bank at it, or yeah, he chose the bank. He looks good. He was practicing over here next to Carl and I, the eldest player on tour that's still doing some damage.
Yeah. Ooh, Scott.
Yeah, I think the reason he overcut that, Carl, is because he was trying to avoid the upper right corner naturally. I like the way he played it. The 5 is good. Run into the 9 with the 5. And he's banking it back down. How good is this?
Yeah, wonderful, Scott. Really was. Not easy, that.
Definitely your friend here.
How did he hit it, by the way? That is wonderful.
Maybe coming down behind the 8, 9 here.
I'll get the job done. This is the beauty of going to the... I suppose that's better because you get to see both players play a little bit more pool, but this rack...
Shot's been a lot more difficult as far as getting over the initial object ball. He's coming out to the middle here. He stayed short side. Fooled me in gears.
Well, both players had a couple of visits in the opening rack.
Yeah, and he also likes to switch sides with the cue ball. He's not afraid to move that cue ball around. Yes, right side. So far, so good. Traditional cluster ball. Here, like even if he doesn't catch that middle bag, he's into that cluster. What is this?
Scott ball in hand. He's going to pop one ball. Got to make sure he gets a good cue ball here, though. Takes away left rail.
Good thought process.
Could be forgiven for somebody who is sort of new to the tour. You know, they played. Favorite players are still in.
Sounded clunky, like it almost grabbed. No, that's a little too thin.
Yeah, I think the middle of the table will try and come down. He's tried to come down. Needs this to stop so he can play the hook. It's not bad.
Yeah, very good at that.
Take the combo. We don't chase them. Important to hit the 7, and it's paid off. Listen, Scott, just look at this. How could you predict this? Wow.
Look at this. Golden break followed up by the big mistake from Ralf Souquet with ball in hand. That ball in hand, Carl.
Full game. Souquet has seen this. He's done this. He knows how it...
2 for the show, Carl.
This is unbelievable. He's won.
Well, is this kind of like the opposite of a 3 foul? If he makes 3 in a row, does he win the match? Every day for the rest of 2026.
Going on here on table 1. Souquet and SVB in the... I'm guessing this is off the break as well.
Yeah, how often do you get punished? And he has been absolutely punished since then.
He's playing, well, one of his best friends on the circuit, Alexa Patel's. They are offered at...
Sanjin, one of them unassuming players, he's got a big break that does a lot.
On the left, SVB. He's at the halfway mark and things are just going nicely.
All right, he's switched break sides again. He'll switch every other rack. It all depends on how he thinks the ball's a rack. And look at this, the table, aggressively anyway, I don't think.
What's he looking at when he's breaking then, Scott? You know, what's making him go for...
Trying to sneak it in the upper left? No. Well, I felt like this was dangerous. Bit of an outside ball. Yeah, a little thin. I just think it's too passive, Carl.
Yeah, I mean, a younger player.
Yeah, pretty clever. Gonna edge the 4 now.
Nicely done. 8 ball, got the blocker. Got to create an angle here, that's why he's jacking up. Nice. Very nice indeed.
You really got to stay smooth through this. That wasn't smooth. That was one of his less good strokes, we'll just say.
The eyes are not what they were.
Well, then why are you up here?
I'd miss you too much, buddy.
Yeah, sport. You've got to still be hungry in order to do it at Ralph's age. And even for me at Shane's age, you've got to love to do it.
Winners they are. Ooh, SVB 5-0 up from nowhere.
Well, whether it's a turning point in this match or not, it could be in the future because I know Shane very well. And hammer it down when he's got the lead. There's no excuse for the 5-time U.S. Open champion to be missing that ball. Next to each other. Some eerie similarities.
They're idols. Well, SVB had back-to-back golden breaks. Unfortunately for Ralph, he's 5-1 down. Oh, wonderful shot, Ralf Souquet. It really, really was. And that's why he's put SVB. Silly pool. Moscone Cup player Shane Wolford against Chris Reinhold. Wolford has got the lead just by 1 though. 5 has got the lead.
I understand. I just want to know how he's going to respond if Ralph strings a couple of racks together. Well, there's a problem. This is short. Defensive play, bringing it back down. Maybe trying to slip under the 8 here. Lost the inside, but did great with the green.
Chin lower right is always on.
So tough to play safe here.
Not if you're Ralf Souquet. Test. Watch outside pocket point, by the way.
Really got into that. I don't know that he wanted to be on the forward line. He stayed straight. A little more distance. It's okay.
Well, I wonder how many 9 balls Ralf Souquet has potted over the years. You've got to for grabs. Both these players have worn the jacket. Obviously Ralph the once, SVB.
You touched on the turning point when the green 6 was missed in the upper right in game number 6. Ralf Souquet is taking advantage. Yeah, this is great. Even like a little angle, that way he can go for 4. He's going to opt to go forward softly. In the bracket, same as mine, is Ralf Souquet.
Yeah, and that 23 Euro Tour wins is a record.
Then he was inducted into the Billiard Congress Hall of Fame.
Still be relevant in the sport of 9-ball. Does a lot of running. But we've turned the game around. Ralf, 5 down. Now just 2.
I think he's on the right track, ball by ball. I think that's something we all overlook when we're playing pool. Get ahead of our... Still off and running, Carl. Look at this, a nice little rub.
Boy, it's changed the whole complexion of this match.
Those are real fair points right there. Didn't put in as much work as you would think. 6 does play to the lower right corner. Okay. A little overrun out in the middle of the table.
Yeah, Zeus Atencio still on the practice.
Stretched over. Oh, he got into it really well still. Oftentimes it'll cause you to let up.
It's a little light. It's around the 50.
Big shot, like Carl said.
Straight in the middle of the hole. The Kaiser, Ralf Souquet, is...
All right, I think a bit thick. We're going to get another look. It's dry. SVB with his... When the layouts are tough, you can bet on him more often than when they're easy. Yeah, notice this. Well done there. And that same green 6 he missed in game number 6.
Yeah, this is a big rack for Shane. Just the way his 1 hours was at the table. It's 9-8 to Kraus. So that game, Scott, has been going 3 hours. This is not good. We know we're all playing under a 30-second shot clock. So them outside tables, players will just be walking around too long. Yeah, this time Shane has a similar 9 to Ralf in the previous. He knocks it in to get underway. There's the SVB break. Is he going to get a look at this blue 2?
It just stops there. The red 3 to the upper right. I'm pretty happy with the way he's breaking the balls. He can't be disappointed. The 1's been below the 7.
That is very tidy indeed. And he's missed it on the way in, and he's gonna leave this on for Ralf, I think.
It's gonna turn over into that bottom rail. As good as you could do right there. As good as you could do. Careful not to overarc this cue ball. You want to get out there enough. Okay.
I think the pace is just gonna get there, but he's having a look.
This isn't that easy. He's got to trust the cueing here. Oh yeah, he did well.
Well, him and Bert. Well, Ralf Souquet does not know how to give in. He's been around far too long.
All right, gotta get a look. You might be able to hold for the red 3 to the lower left. I think he's one of the best at this as well. Just that slow drift. Trying to rip across the top of the 7 here. Yeah, look at the bend. Slow down, Ralf. angle, I think. No, he did go towards the 8, Carl.
You was right, Scott. You knew, didn't you?
He's going to play safe, playing the numbers.
Pretty smart from.
Dix would love to catch this full. Or make it. I think he's going to be all right.
Well, the Brown 7 has just changed this shot. And more every other game is nicely poised. That's a beautiful shot, by the way.
He knows he cannot mess about.
Doesn't want to be straight. First on this shot. Not anymore. Okay, how big? Always miss it on that long rail. You owe me $10, Scott.
Well, if he'd have...
All because of the positional shot, wasn't it? To leave himself straight on the 8. SVB is dicing. Point to try and bring that result. Good break. What shot is he going to have on the blue ball? Well, it is a shot.
Yeah, what Carl's talking about is the natural side of the cue ball. Because of where the red 3 is, cue ball naturally going to try to a dream layout if you get past the 3. I think he's going to get away with this one. Yeah. It's just such a...
Yeah, I really do enjoy watching Shane. The ball in, and one of the parts of his games that I do admire is he knows when.
I agree fully. He is, and in that department, he gets a little more aggressive than the...
There is that power coming across the 9, and he's going to feel a little bit better than maybe 20 minutes ago because he's got a 3-rack lead. SVB just needs 2 more racks. Right, can we get back over to table?
Yeah, this is really good signs for Shane, though. He's always struggling with that 1 ball.
3 balls on the snap, Scott. In an exhibition, he'd play this off the pitch.
Yeah.
I'm not as stupid as people think. What a shot!
I've never thought you were stupid. There's...
Over on. Well, here you go. Right on cue. So Linares has done something.
Initiated the miss. All right, I'm going to give my best. 3-hour and 20-minute match. Carl, no big deal.
Yeah, he's got the W. Kraus through to the final 32 matches. Well, will be coming up today. Different times, of course, but we will have 16 players left.
This break shot right here is a bad sign to the rest of the field. When Shane starts times, when he starts to come away without a look, he will get a little negative. I think he's
Ralf back in, and Ralf had some chances, and he took them a bit too much.
Yeah, I don't really see much that Ralf has done wrong, so that's even more credit. But other than that, the power that Shane's shown us here, like you just said, Carl, with the break shot.
Well, he's got a simple 9-ball, a 9-ball that he has positives of these over the years. Shane van Boening takes care of business. 10 racks to 5. He's through to the final 32.